All right, so the Warriors lost another game, another close one. This game kind of reminded me of the Celtics game just a couple nights ago. Yeah, so the Warriors lost to the Washington Wizards in Washington. They lost to them for the second time this year by a final score today of 118 to 114. And yeah, just not a pretty sight. And it was kind of similar to Boston just because the Warriors were down by a lot. They was down by as much as 19 at one moment. And Kelly Oubre had a great game. Oubre was actually the leading scorer for once. Curry was not. Curry played pretty poorly, which was kind of surprising considering the fact how good he's been lately. And we're playing a not very good team. I mean, we were outscored in the first quarter. Well, at least I say not a very good team, but they did beat us twice, so I don't know if I have the right to say that. But they outscored us 38 to 20 in the first. That just goes to show how much the Warriors kind of fell apart. But in the second quarter, we outscored them by a lot. But the Warriors had a pretty manageable, sizable lead, like 11-point lead with about 5 minutes left, and they just turned the ball over. Simply, the Warriors turned the ball over. The Wizards had fast breaks on multiple occasions, and pretty much just blew them out at the end. I mean, you look at the fourth quarter, the Warriors were outscored by 11. And yeah, so the game also kind of came down to this one play. And one other way this game was similar to the Boston game the other night was one crucial play at the end, and coincidentally, it was a layup. And it wasn't a made layup. It was by Wiggins, who had a pretty open layup, wasn't guarded too well, and he puts up the layup, and it doesn't go in. It just barely misses. So Wiggins kind of lost us the game. And it's funny because he kind of lost us the game the last time we played the Wizards. So, I don't know, something about playing the Wizards, I guess, just gets in Wiggins' head and lost us the game again. So, that sucked. And, I mean, now we fall below 500 again. Winning this would have gotten us above it. And now we're still one game back of the 8th seed, or I believe maybe 1.5 now with this loss, which isn't good. And Curry, like I said, I mean, with all due respect, he did not play very well. I know he's been playing well all year, so I'm going to cut him some slack. But our leading scorer was Oubre with Jordan Poole following, then Bazemore, then Curry. And Wiggins had 14. So, I mean, yeah, not very good. The Warriors held Bradley Beal pretty down a lot. I mean, despite him scoring 29 points. But, yeah, I mean, the Warriors, I'm glad Curry's teammates helped him step up because that's something they haven't really been doing a lot. But it sucks to lose like this, especially to an Eastern Conference team that we should be beating. One thing today, not Warriors related, but Deni Avdija, he got a hairline fracture in his right ankle, a pretty gruesome injury. I feel bad for the rookie. I've been a Deni Avdija fan since he's been drafted. He's very good international player from Israel. But it sucks to see the Warriors lose. I hope Deni Avdija is okay. But sucks to lose like this, especially by 4 points. Like I said, final score is 118 to 114. And the Wizards, I mean, are not much worse than us, but they're not a very good team either. And yeah, it's just not the way we want to be playing. And I mean, you look at our stats, our 3-point percentage was pretty bad. I mean, Curry did not make any threes. Lucky for us, the Wizards' 3-point percentage wasn't great either. I mean, Westbrook had a pretty bad game until the end, but we did not play good. They out-rebounded us. They, outscored us, obviously, and, turnovers by both teams a lot. So let me know your thoughts. We're 29-30 now. Losing to the Wizards tonight was not fun whatsoever, but we're going to play the Nuggets on Friday, which should be a pretty competitive game. I mean, they don't have Murray anymore, but he's out for the year, obviously. But we played really competitively last time when they had Murray, so we'll see. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts, and go Warriors.